Good morning everyone, welcome back for your Sunday stretch. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there and all the dads that are expecting their first child, second child, third child and so on. Hopefully you have a chance to enjoy the sunshine today. It's looking fabulous out there, at least where I am. So we're going to continue today on altering or finding a different way to do some of the stretches that we are probably used to doing in a certain way, but due to muscle strains, joint sprains, surgeries, any injuries, we may not be able to move in the way that we're used to moving. So having an injury doesn't mean that you can't move, it just means you have to find a different way to do it. So we will start by sitting today, so if you want to grab a chair, grab some cushions or sit on the floor, make yourself comfortable, and let's see if our bodies like to move today. So we're just going to start sitting. I'm going to start on the chair to show that as an option, and then later I'll hop down on the floor with my cushions. So legs out straight, give them a bit of a shake, point the toes, pull the toes back up. I'm also working on the lower body. Don't forget about the top half. So make sure that you've got your lower transverse abdominis engaged, you've got your shoulders engaged. Make sure that your posture is engaged and ready to support your body in its movements. So again, pointing the toes together, turning them out, some rotations there, back the other way. Point the toes again, pull them up. How are the ankles feeling? Are they moving okay? Are they feeling a bit stiff? Is one worse than the other? Is one injured, one not? Have they both had previous injuries, so it makes them move a little bit different? Okay, coming back up, and we're just going to loosen up through that upper body because it's going to be doing a lot of the support for us today. We want to make sure that it's feeling okay and strong enough to do the support we need. So arching the back, rounding the back, dropping the chin to the chest, letting it all fall through. I don't know if anyone played with those jointed little plastic snakes that would move, one piece, one segment after the other you can put it into little shapes. Imagine you've got something like that, or you're driving a train and that's your spine. Up and down. Drop to one side, off to the other. Remembering to breathe through all of this. If we don't breathe, we turn blue. Only Smurfs look good blue. Okay, interlace the fingers, stretch it out in front. Let the back curve. Feel that stretch between the shoulder blades. Okay, up above the head. Little rotation there, left and right. Drop the arms, give them a shake, shake the shoulders, give a bit of rotation, backwards, forwards, hands on hips, and it's almost like you're going to do the chicken dance. Pull the elbows back, shoulder blades together, let them come forward. For anyone that has fluid retention issues, the chicken dance is an awesome way to move lymphatics through the system. Okay, so now we're warmed up, we're ready to go. One of the stretches that are really common to use through glutes is this one. So you'll see it in many different forms. So sitting, it's as simple as this. You pull it up, you let the knee fall to where it falls. You can move the foot to where it's comfortable. If you have an ankle injury or you have hardware in it like mine, it feels a bit nervy, move it around until you're comfortable. Mine sits comfortable about there. And just let that knee drop. Let the knee drop. Where are you feeling it? Does it feel uncomfortable? Does it feel comfortable? Does it feel like what your body needs? Okay, and from there, actually hand under the knee, hand under the foot, lift them up towards you, and you feel it stretch through the back. Couple of breaths there. If you're more flexible or you need a different range, you can straighten the leg out and bring it up. Mine doesn't want to do that today, so I'm going to sit here with mine. Okay, change legs. See what's the same, see what's different. Just resting the foot on the opposite thigh. Let that knee fall down. You don't have to push it. We're not forcing the body. Remember, we're just going to where the body feels it needs to go. Okay. From there, lift it up, stretch through back of the glutes there. How's that feeling? Starting to loosen up, starting to stretch. Now, if you have a chair or a table, you can also utilise that to get a stretch through that as well. So there are a number of different ways that you can stretch through the glutes. And coming down onto the floor, if you're down on the floor, how does it look down here? Much the same. Let it fall out, you'll feel the rotation through the hip. How does the hip feel? Does it feel stuck? Is it moving okay? And same thing. Lift the leg up towards you there if you can. Make sure you're supporting that knee so you're not twisting through the knee as well. And then laying down is another option. Same thing. Foot resting on the thigh. Hands through. Pull them towards you. You can also use the elbow on the knee to get an extra range there. If you want to trigger more or target through glute min, get a 90-degree range at the hip, 45 with the foot and ankle, and pull them across the body. And that will target different area of the glutes as well. This one works better with the other leg straight. Okay, coming up. And you'll notice when I'm doing the 90-45, I'm pulling at both the knee and the ankle to target through the lateral glute area. Okay, so that's just another common stretch that we do, and we probably do in one certain way, but it just demonstrates that even if you have an injury and you can't move in a certain way that you're used to moving, you can always find another way to do it because our body loves to move. Okay, just loosening up the lower back there while we're down on the floor. One leg out straight, knee to the chest, straighten up through the knee as far as you can. Knee doesn't have to lock, it can be here, wherever your body needs to go. Even if you've got the leg straight and you want a bit more through the hamstring, pull the toes back towards your head. Open up through the hips and the adductors there, just letting the bent leg fall out to the side. Coming back up and switching over. Okay, straight up where it feels comfortable. Pulling the toes back towards the head if you feel you need to, pointing them towards the ceiling, and then letting the bent leg fall out to the side again. Okay,
when you're pointing both legs up at the same time, you're engaging through your abdominals as well, so that your lower back is supported. And if you need to, you can do this against a wall, so that your legs are resting against a wall. It's a great way to restore vitality to the body as well. Okay, coming back up there. Bit of a rock. Find where you're comfortable. Okay, straight up through the back. Give the legs a bit of a shake. Pull the toes back towards the head. How's that feel through the legs there now? Point the toes. Take them in towards the centre. Take them out. Some rotations. When you're doing rotations, make sure you go both directions. Okay. Soles of the feet together. Just relax the legs there. Bending one leg up, foot beside on the outside of the opposite leg. Left hand, right knee. Right hand behind you. How's the rotation compared to when we start? Does it feel better, a bit easier, about the same? Swap sides. Okay, bit of a forward bend. See my knees are bent there. If they're straight, they're straight. If they're bent, that's okay. It's whatever the body's comfortable. Ask your body what it needs. You'd be surprised how often it tells you exactly what it needs. Okay, sitting up straight. Interlace the fingers out through the front. Up above the head. Shake the shoulders out, shake the arms. So again, happy Father's Day. Thank you for joining me again today. And a big, big congratulations to Darren Best and Taylor Lee at Casey Cavs Basketball on their appointments to the state basketball coaching teams. And we look forward to seeing you again next week. Have fun, guys.